people don't know this, but a few years ago, I was a prisoner to my own symptoms. I had no clue where to turn or what to do. Everything I was doing before stopped working. I was gaining weight. I just was all over the place. I am a survivor and a thriver of PTSD, cancer, HEDS, and I had arthritis from the HEDS, where my muscles, my bones would come out of place and go back in place. Well, it created arthritis. I am proud to tell you today, I am symptom free of all of it. No cancer, no symptoms of HEDS, none. And I lost the weight. Because I gained weight like crazy when I hit menopause. My body went to shit. Everything I thought I knew was just out the window. Okay? I even started, my hair started thinning. I started losing my hair. And look, I know people ask me, do I have clip-ins? Is this my real hair? Yes, this is my real hair. No curling iron, no extensions, no nothing. This is me. This is my hair. Okay? It is longer than it ever is. Actually longer than this one. It's wet. It's like down in here. But, my hair's never grown this long or looked this good, okay, in my entire life. So I am here to tell you that not only am I cancer-free, but I am symptom-free from all the bullshit. All of it. And here is what I learned over the years. This is what I learned was I had to stop chasing what was working for everybody else. I had to learn my body, what my body needs was, what was going to work for me. Everything that everybody else was throwing at me to do did not work. Like, I could take parts of what people were saying here, there, and everything else and apply it. Some of the things would work better than others. But if I would just go for a whole system that somebody was telling me, it wouldn't work. Not only would it not work, I ended up with more symptoms and ended up going more to all the shit than I was already. So I learned that I had to stop looking for quick fixes for one, and one size fits all. I had to dive in, know who I was, know what my body was, listen to my symptoms, learn how to communicate with my body, and decode how it was trying to communicate with me. Symptoms are our bodies communicating. Menopause, symptoms, not necessary. It's our body's way of communicating and telling us, hey, you're not set up for me to stop yet, to switch over yet. You need to get my system ready so when I switch over, it takes over and everything's good. So I'm going to stand over here and keep yelling at you and creating all kind of chaos in your life until you pay attention. So I learned, not one size fit all, and not to chase every fad diet, and there is no quick fixes. There just isn't. Sorry, I hate to bust that little bubble for y'all. Now, can we get quick symptom reducers and support our body along the way? Yes, we can do that. So we can get like, I would call like quick temporary support. I don't know, call it what you want. But basically, what I'm saying is that we can support our bodies and ease the symptoms, but if you don't address the underlying cause, oh, my dog got mad at his cat. If you don't address the underlying cause, get to the root cause of it, and know your body on how to support it, while you're covering up symptoms, that's still there festering up, and eventually it's going to scream louder than anything that you're taking to suppress the symptoms, and it won't work. So those are those are the things you need to know. So with that, okay, on my journey, I had all these ups and downs, things that partially worked for a little while and didn't work at all, things that I tried that just sent me all the shit. Okay, so on this journey, when I realized this, I went through many paths, okay, to get rid of cancer, to get rid of HEDS, to get rid of the arthritis, to get PTSD completely under control. And by the way, it was medical PTSD, where from medical traumas, I had PTSD, which affects so much of your life you couldn't even possibly imagine. It was so bad that when I was triggered, I would faint. And I never knew when that was going to be, and I didn't know what the triggers were. I had to learn that, okay? Once I put all this together, once I put all this together, and it was so much research, okay? So much taking courses. Every course I took, I got certified in it because I felt like that would help me dive deeper than just being on the student side. If I took the course, it would teach me from both angles, and I would know more that way. I don't know. I'd be able to go more in depth is what I was thinking. All right. And it worked. It helped. All right. I'm not telling everybody to go get certified in everything they're learning. Okay. With that, all right, through this journey, I started taking notes. And then I created this system that you can go into for free. And it'll be in the description and the comments. And if you can't find it, just message me. Or leave a comment. Hey, where's it at? Send it, please. Okay. Here's the thing. I created this system that you go in and you answer a few questions. That's it. You don't put in no card. No card. Okay. Now, it will give you feedback based on your answers to the questions. Not what Samantha's answers are for her body, but yours. Like, I still use it. I use it for me. That's why I developed it. So I have some place to keep going back in. Instead of a million notes, I could go back and interact with it. And I love it. Okay? If I start getting imbalanced somewhere, I go back in and I put my symptoms in, and it gives me back to feedback. Now, you will get tons of information. It will even tell you down to a suggestion of what type of diet would work for you best. Because it's so confusing. We have, what do we have out there? What are the diets we have? We have the Atkins, we have the keto, intermittent fasting, primal diet, okay? We have all these different things, vegetarian. We have all these out there, right? And some of those, the reason why that works for some people and not other people is this, simply this. When they work for some people, it is because what their body needs. And then somebody else with the same symptoms can go do that, could do that diet, and they end up getting worse. Because it's not for their body. Right? Right. You get what I'm sending out here? So, it'll even go down to even suggesting which type of diet, yeah, you need. I'm really proud of it. It has been such a support for me along the way. And all my information, all my thoughts, all my teaching, all my courses, everything that's in here, I have poured out inside that system. That's right. Now, there are going to be some things that are not revealed, but you can see what can be revealed. And the reason I did that is because if I overpoured all the information into this, you're going to be so lost again, and it's not going to make sense. All right? It won't make sense, and you'll be lost and more frustrated, and I didn't want to do that. However, I got a fix for that. I can work with you for 90 days. Everything will be revealed, and we'll go over everything and implement it and strategies into your daily life. So you can come and work with me one-on-one. Now, I'm not going to do the one-on-one forever. I'd rather do groups. But for now, I'm opening the doors for one-on-one for 90 days. Okay? And if you're not ready to commit to 90 days, like you're on the edge, but you don't know me, you don't trust me, okay? Fine. Jump on a 15-minute clarity call with me. No pressure. What do you have to lose? 15 minutes of your day compared to all the struggles and all the money you've put into trying to figure out how to get your shit back together? Or maybe you've never even had it together and you've been suffering for as long as you can remember. And all the time that you've been trying to figure this out, 15 minutes on a call with me. You know, I get it. Some people's not ready for the jump in, both feet, to actually commit. They don't know if they can. They don't know if this is going to work. Is this just another fad thing? No, it's not. Okay? But that's okay. You don't have to do it. I'm not here to tell you what to do. Okay? I've never been here for that. All I can tell you is what I have found out through the years. And what I have created to help others. Like, I am so passionate about this. I can't even begin to explain to you how passionate I am about the holistopath, okay? It's Shara's holistopath, all right? I am so excited about this. And I've helped so many people through the holistic path. All right. So opening the doors to do this, I'm even more excited about. One-on-ones are extremely time consuming, and the more time I put into those, the less time I can put into other places, and the less time I can put into myself. And I'm not going to forget myself, because the more I pour into myself, the more I can pour into others. So seats are limited, and you can get on a waiting list if it's full. I don't know how long I'm going to have the doors open for the one-on-ones, until I feel like I'm unable to give my best to y'all. When I feel like I'm giving too much and it'll cause a disservice to y'all, that's when I'll close the doors for a while. If I ever open them again to do one-on-ones. I don't know. I love my group calls now. I love my group chats, my coffee tea chat. I love those chats because as a group setting, we're there supporting each other, and I answer questions in there. I love that atmosphere. I absolutely love it. But right now, my heart's calling me, and I am excited to work with people one-on-one right now. And while that energy is here, I want to do it. I want to get back, and I want to open the doors, and have for y'all come in. Like I said, I have where I work with you one-on-one for 90 days or the 15-minute clarity call. Okay? Pick your choice. If you're not ready to dive in and actually implement and commit to 90 days to changing your life, then don't do it, boo-boo. Just jump on with me with the clarity call. Let's find out where you're at. Let's get you a game plan. Okay? Can't wait to talk to you.